Welcome to the Objective Perspective. It is May 27th, and I'm Chase.
I'm Joseph.
You've never said I'm Joseph before.
I'm trying to keep it fresh.
Okay, yeah, change the name up a little bit. I like it.
Glad one of us here is trying to, keep this podcast something exciting and hip and trendy.
I can't change my name. Like, there's no, longer version of Chase.
Well, your real name isn't Chase.
Yeah, but I don't ever... No, my real name is Chase.
So this is a video game podcast.
Yeah, about Joe and Chase and our weirdly marriage-like quarrels. Let's get into the news.
So, first up in the news, what do you want to... Obviously, it's E3 season.
E3 season's around the corner.
E3 is 8 days away. It is currently Saturday. E3 is going to start next Sunday, and we're very excited.
I'm an excited man.
I'm so excited for this, honestly.
This is going to be, a lot of fun. I think this E3 has a lot going for it. It's been a great year. Let's keep this great year going with a good E3, you know?
The year of dreams, baby.
Year of dreams. So hopefully this E3 keeps going with some cool shit. We have written down Joe has made a game here, and we've all written down what our predictions are, some yes and no questions, some numerical-based questions, and a hell.
Do you want to do these before news?
I'm just explaining this, and then we'll go do news, then we'll do predictions. I'm just saying, give them a little taste so they want to stay, you know? Give them a little something to bite on and want them to keep them. Get them hooked. It's called my thesis is to hook them, and the intro is the real boring shit. So let's get to news. And big news.
Far Cry Montana.
Seaman. I can't use I hate you so much right now.
There's a new Seaman game. Tell me about this new Seaman game.
It's a new Seaman game. There's no other things other than hey man, it's a new Seaman's coming out.
Tell me about the history of Seaman.
So Seaman was a game that you had a microphone for. And what you would do is you talk to a fish named Seaman because he's a Seaman.
Seaman. Yeah.
And this fish had had a human face, and it was really disgusting looking, really creepy, real monsterish looking. And you just talk to him, and you try to help him out with his day-to-day life. You give him friendly remarks.
Was this a PC game?
No, this was a Dreamcaster.
Perfect. Yes, it was. You're ringing all the bright bells. Game.
Yeah.
To compete with Hey You Pikachu, of course.
Yeah, Hey You Pikachu, another classic talking game. But this one was really weird. It was if you talk to it nicely, it would become more domesticated, but it would still give you less than it would be kind of mean to you. Give you kind of mean remarks. I don't remember what they were. It was a really weird game. And
they're making a new one.
And they're making a new one, and I'm so into it. It's so hard to explain. If you want to understand Seaman, go watch a Seaman video. It's so hard to explain what that kind of thing was.
Who's making this game?
I think it's the same people.
So Sega?
Yeah.
Is Sega publishing?
Sega's doing something again, which is crazy to think about, right?
This is an internal Sega team.
Also, this would be Seaman 3 also, I want to find. There was a Seaman 2, but I think that didn't come out in America.
Gotta import it. I'll add to the list.
Add to the list of import games. But I'm pretty excited if there's a new Seaman coming out. Or remaking Seaman or something. Something Seaman.
Cool.
I kind of want that. This is a little rumory too also. It was just it didn't specifically say this was gonna happen, but it looked like that's what's gonna happen.
The tides, they be changing.
I'm excited. So you want to talk about Far Cry 5? Or do you want to hold that off and we just talk about E3 stuff?
Let's talk about Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5 is happening, and all the rumors appear to be true that it's set in modern-day Montana.
More to be announced at E3, obviously. They announced a trailer for their teaser trailer reveal.
And then they showed then I saw the trailer also. That trailer already came out.
How do you like that trailer?
Trailer looks alright. I mean, it looks like a Far Cry game.
I did not see it. Did they show off gameplay?
They show off a little bit of gameplay, but not much. But people have gone and seen the demo of that game, so I assume, and I put that in my prediction, there's going to be a Far Cry 5 demo at Ubisoft.
Now, how does that work in a modern-day Montana? There's not really these big gamey animals for you to kill. What are you going to kill?
There are bears, there are cougars, there's all sorts of stuff up in Montana. Montana's a pretty wild land still. It's a pretty sparsely populated area. Montana is known for its huge amount of wilderness, and I think they said they're going to be fishing in the game, so there's going to be some fishing.
I like fishing.
I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. I'm fishing in that. So fishing, I think there's gonna be bears, probably different types of bears if I had to guess, maybe. Probably like some smaller game that you can kill, and then like some big cats are in there.
Some raccoons.
Some coons, some
Some
squirrels.
cows. I bet cows.
Yeah, maybe
Get some
cows.
leather.
Yeah. So maybe crafting won't even be in the game anymore. Like who knows what this game can be like? It could sell the. They said this will have the blood of Far Cry 5, but they might be trying to switch it up a little more than we think still. But
This is really interesting.
Yeah, but it looks really Far Cry-y still. Like in all, everything about it still looks pretty Far Cry. I know you can pick. I think they said you can pick your gender and your race at the beginning of the game, and then like it's pretty much make your own character and go out there and do it.
Weird.
Yeah, so I'm interested. I like the idea of dealing with like American extremism. Seems like a fun idea of like the idea of like all these homegrown crazy Americans you have to deal with, like because that's I it's a real thing in America. So I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. I like this. Something different, spice up the pot.
I mean, this is a series that I thought was like got incredibly stale, incredibly fast. So for them to come out with such a weird take on it like this is refreshing in a way I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I liked Far Cry 3 and 4. I think 4 got like didn't grow on, like was like that was too much of the same thing where like I hope they do try to switch it up for this one. And I think them like taking in this weird new direction is a cool idea.
And Primal, for this is going to sound a little unfair to me, but it felt a little bit lazy. It felt a little bit cheap, you know. It didn't
sucked,
feel.
Dude. Like, Primal sucks. Like it's okay to say it.
I mean, I don't want to call a game lazy or anything because I think that's too extreme. But that's kind of how it feels, you know. It feels like this kind of lazy product.
Well, Primal was like the idea of like let's switch the environment up, but like not change the game for it.
And I don't think that's exciting. And I think this has something interesting where you look at it and you go like, huh, you turn your head. And I think that's what you need. I think that's exactly the way to go with this series. And it's something I never would have been able to predict. So good on them.
Yeah, I think this is a cool idea. I'm really big into the premise of it a lot, like way more than I've been into like Far Cry 3, 4, or Primal. Like I'm really into this premise a lot more. This is like a
You don't like Skyrim with guns?
Yeah, I mean starting with the guns, great. I hate that fucking thing, but I like Far Cry 3 a lot. I thought it was really cool, but like where that setting was doesn't interest me that much because that's where every Far Cry had been, and 4 felt like more of the same in that area. Where 5 feels like this is not where Far Cry's ever really been before. And Primal felt the same way, where it's like, oh, you're in some type of foresty area, like some like foresty kind of like tribal-ish like native land, and like 4's like you're in this kind of native, you're a native in this native land dealing with the extremism here, and like 3's like, oh, you're some white guy in this tribal world.
It's a lot of man versus wild almost.
Yeah, and this feels like this is like man versus like man in a way of like really dealing with like, and I like the idea of American extremism. I think it's like a cool issue to bring up. Like it seems more and more prevalent as the days have gone on. Some would say
definitely a Chase Weaver topic. For sure.
Definitely something. I mean, it's never gonna hit what I want to hit because like it's not. It's Far Cry 5.
It never could.
It never could. And, like, I don't think a video game can maybe the way they are now, also. Like, video games can do a lot, but I don't think they can do everything.
And we'll see more at E3, you know? We should, these are just, like, impressions.
This could be a super cool play box, like, a super cool playground here. And, like, it could feel really cool. And also, Montana's beautiful, so I like that. So, you know.
Question. Do you trust them to execute on this properly, or are they going to drop the ball?
No, I don't think. I think it'll be a mixed bag, is what I really think it'll be. I think it'll be like up and down a lot. Like I think sometimes it'll be like really cool. Like I saw the pastor character. They did like a reveal of him who seemed interesting, but like I don't know if the villain. They've never hit a villain correctly for me ever. So
which is funny because people love what is his name, Vash from 3.
Yeah, Voss, but they completely like undercut him by having a major villain come in. Like he's like a secondary villain to the real villain behind the scenes at the end. They undercut him, I think, a lot. And also, I don't like the main character in 3 at all, so I think that sucks.
You get to bail on your friends and have sex with it, right?
Yeah.
It's a weird game.
The game's like really strange and creepy, and like the story wise, I don't know if I like it a lot all the time.
It's like some giant tribal goddess.
Yeah, you're like, don't worry, I'm the white man's here to save the day. Like it really becomes like that near the end, and you're like, okay, alrighty, okay.
You're the chosen one.
You're the chosen one. Some white dude, some white teenager party guy. who came in on what was that song?
I didn't play that game.
God, it's like in whatever. It's some dumb like it's the gunshot register noise song.
Bang bang.
Yeah, bang bang into your heart. There it is. What else do you want to talk about?
Pivoting away from E3 news real quick, let's talk about Castlevania coming to Netflix.
Yeah, did you see the trailer for that, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
That trailer looked alright.
What a weird thing.
Yeah, and that trailer didn't look bad is like the thing to me. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, alright.
I'm almost more scared because it looks good.
Yeah, but what if it's really good? Like, what if we get the first, like, it's the first thing that's good out of Castlevania in a long time?
Well, here's the deal. So, Netflix is making a Netflix exclusive animated series about Castlevania, which is crazy because you think of Konami and you think of this really old-fashioned, stubborn company that is like batting down its doors and doesn't want to do anything. They said they're trying to get out of video games, so I guess this does fit with that. They're using their IP to go into a TV series. I guess they just license it off to Netflix because it's being made in the West. It's not being made as like a Japanese animation. It's actually American animation.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, I like the premise of it already. Like, he's already killed Dracula in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a man who's already done the deed. And,
but
like,
you never kill Dracula.
Yeah, or this could be like a spin-off of like he's killed Dracula and he's gonna go fight another vampire. You know, like there could be more than one big old Dracul. Or he's gonna hang out with Alucard. Is Alucard like I want to know? Like I want to.
You know I love Alucard.
The lore of Castlevania is big and dumb, and I wanted to see it expand. I want to see more of it, like
where in
like
the timeline,
in a really cool anime way. Like I don't know, like it's already super anime in its own way, so like I'm into it.
I want it to be like Avatar: The Last Airbender quality of like Western anime. Like this is gonna be a good ride.
Yeah, wait, Avatar's on an. I'm so okay, never mind.
The Last Airbender.
Yeah, sorry, no, totally, totally thinking of the blue people.
Some people don't consider Avatar an anime. They're stupid.
Avatar's totally an anime, but I consider all anime cartoons. That gets real people mad.
Yeah, that'll piss a lot of people off.
Because I'm like, well, they're just cartoons. And my friend's like, no, they're not. And I'm like, all right, pal. Like, but they are.
But it's surprising it looks so good. Like,
yeah.
Something positive to associate with Castlevania and bigger Konami, I guess, by association.
Now we're finally working our way towards the Metal Gear Solid anime. Like, it's happening. It's coming.
Dude.
What if they did Twin Snakes, you know, GameCube, but for every Metal Gear game? You know, like
let's talk about my Hail Marys.
Yeah.
That's my Hail Mary for Nintendo.
Twin Snake for everyone.
And I don't know if you have any more news stories. Do you?
No, I don't. I know. Do you have one more?
I have one more, which is going to lead us in pretty well, which is I wrote, quote, "Fucking Mario Rabbids RPG is real."
Gotcha. Yeah, you had that written down, so I took it off of mine. Yeah, that game I'm interested in, actually, too, is the worst part.
So this game's been rumored for a few months now. This has gone back. There's a history.
Yeah.
An Ubisoft crossover where they are going to make a Mario RPG, which you think of Super Mario RPG, and then the split into Paper Mario and the Mario and Luigi games. So actually a very beloved series that has been trampled on in recent years.
God, wow.
Maybe being more trampled on here, we'll see.
Yeah,
this is a turn-based RPG with the Rayman Rabbids and Mario.
The thing is what I'm thinking here, that this isn't being made by Nintendo, apparently.
It's being made by Ubisoft.
So, like, this could be something cool. If it's not made by Nintendo, then, like, Miyamoto can't step on it, right? Or you hope so.
No, but then Yves Guillemot will step on it.
Ah, you're right.
Well, here's the thing. So the way this got leaked was like slides from the marketing team got out. Did you read any of these?
Yeah, I saw some of the slides.
They're kind of amazing.
They're really strange and weird and cool and like bad and great. I'm so part of all of it.
They describe Princess Peach as a badass princess.
Oh hell yeah.
They describe like convincing the gamers and the media about the game as part of their marketing plan, which I love.
I think we do have to say one thing. Mario has a gun.
Yes.
With the pulse all everyone's holding guns. Not regular guns, they're like Mega Man Buster style guns.
Yeah, a la Mega Man or a Samus or something.
Yeah.
In an RPG.
So that's why like Princess Peach is badass. Princess just got a gun. I'm
So
okay with
like,
this.
there's a quote where they're like, "We can take Mario now because like they're Mario's being licensed out. This is a super conservative IP. Like Nintendo is afraid to do a lot with Mario. I feel like, right? That's not a radical statement.
That's not a crazy statement at all.
I think without seeing this, with my idea of this game so far, I think this is really boring. I think I'm disappointed that they didn't try to do more with Mario.
So the thing is, I'm willing to see what this fully becomes. You know, like always see these screens of Mario with a gun, right, and rabbids.
Yes.
But in RPG, like you can introduce crazy characters, weird setups, crazy worlds. I'm not seeing anything else yet, so I'm holding my breath. I want a Mario RPG to be good again. You
Of
know?
course. And I don't want to be like the negative out of nowhere because obviously we need to see more to really make a judgment. But I'm just worried because it seems so by the numbers. It's like, okay, we had all the toads were all the characters, just make all those toads into rabbits, baby. Like,
So the thing is,
I
like,
can see this so formulaically.
yeah, like I bet. I mean, also I think Color Splash, little shit on it, it's a good game. That game's pretty wild in some areas.
Right, but
People gotta
one
be
of its
some.
strong points was not
Yeah,
characters.
the character, all the same character. I'm saying if you give it to Ubisoft and they put some money into this, we got something special here.
I hope so, man, because I don't like the
And it,
Rabbids. I don't want to dismiss this game just because of them, but like, I hope it's good. I really do want it to be.
and it could be like different than like what we've been playing of the previous. Like this might not be a Paper Mario. This might not be a Mario RPG. This might not be a Super Mario All Star. This could be something completely different than those games.
But man, Rabbids kind of suck.
Yeah, rabbits aren't that great. I mean, like they're not the worst thing ever because they like don't they showed up for a little bit for too long and they just kind of disappeared. So like they're kind of like on my like snooze radar, you know, like of like all right, they're back, whatever. Like I'll give them another chance.
Dude, they're worse than the Minions.
All right, that's a fucking false statement because like
They
the
came
minions still
before the
haven't gone away.
Minions, and they're worse than Minions.
They're not worse than minions. That's a fucking lie.
Minions are occasionally funny.
I think if you're saying minions are occasionally funny, then you would find if you played the Rabbids game, they are occasionally funny too because they are the same thing almost.
They are literally the same thing. It's true.
Yeah. Except Rabbids like scream more, and I like their scream way more.
Did you play the first Rabbids game where
Yeah, I
Rayman
played
gets
the
taken
first and the
prisoner
second one. Yeah,
and he has to get the plungers to climb out of prison?
yeah,
What a weird fucking game.
that's good shit. Like
It's
that's
a
what
bad
I want.
party game.
It's a bad party game. I like that idea, and I want to see it executed correctly.
I miss Rayman. Why couldn't this be a real Rayman game?
Is that your Hail Mary Ubisoft?
Spoiler alert, it might be.
All right, let's get into some E3 predictions.
So, let's jump right in.
Let's get into it.
I've prepared a sort of outline for this game we're going to be playing.
Okay.
There are 8 press conferences total.
Yes.
We have, on the docket here, very exciting stuff. EA, Microsoft, Bethesda, PC Gaming Show, Ubisoft, Sony, Devolver Digital, and Nintendo.
It's a lot of people. E3's big now.
Funny, because people were saying it was getting smaller. Anyway, we have a sort of point system. We're trying to win. This is a competition, all right? And we get to come up with stakes. I think we should just have the loser. I play Lisa if I lose, and you play Kingdom Hearts if you lose.
Okay, I think we can do that then.
I think that's a good stake here.
I think I'm probably gonna be playing Kingdom Hearts at the end of this.
No, you'd be surprised.
All right.
Basically, there's questions we'll be asking here. They're predictions. So the way the format works, we have 2 pre-predictions each. So we're coming in with a statement saying this will happen. If it happens, I get a point. If it doesn't happen, I don't get a point. I don't lose a point. Chase doesn't get a point. Just no points. There are 2 of those. Then there are 2 yes or no questions. I will be asking Chase a yes or no question. If he gets it correct, he gets a point. If he gets it wrong, I get the point. We each get 2 of those to ask to each other for each conference. These all apply to each conference. Then, there is 1 numerically based question. So that's something like how many, how long will. A lot of open-endedness here. These are going to be very fun. Those are 2 points, and we're each going to be giving a number. So if it's how many exclusives will Nintendo have, and I say 5, and Chase says 6, and there are 7, Chase gets 2 points, because he's the closest. And then finally, 1 Hail Mary, ball to the wall question. The crazy out there, not gonna happen. No one should get these right. Those are worth 5 points. just in case someone cheats and gets it right. The golden snitch, if you will.
That sounds easy, man.
If I win, Chase has to play Kingdom Hearts 1. If I
win, he has to play Lisa, the Painful.
RPG.
Yeah.
Great.
Easy.
Let's get started.
Alrighty, let's start with EA. Let's go through all of them. You know, like every single one we want to hit. Like, you know,
that totally.
Yes, no's. Yeah. All right.
So let's go back and forth. So you begin.
All right. So EA, my 2 pre-prepared predictions each. I think
just do one.
Oh, just do one. Okay.
Just do one. We're gonna go back and forth.
We're gonna see Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer.
That's the easiest point I've ever heard.
Just swoosh.
All right. Well, Chase has 1 point. Great.
So to me, that's a little more up in the air because they're trying to hype the Battlefront 2 single player. They might show that off instead of multiplayer.
There's no way they don't show both, though. What the hell?
EA could have a packed press conference. We don't know. We don't know everything, Joe.
That's their headliner. That is EA's biggest.
You think that's the headliner? You think that's
I think that's the headliner.
Hit? Okay. All right.
Obviously, Madden and FIFA, yes, but I think that's the one that
what's your prediction?
Well, hang on, because I think back to what they did with Battlefield 1. I just see them doing Battlefield 1, but inserting Battlefront 2.
See, I'm excited. I want to know what they're gonna do. So I'm thinking I want to see what the multiplayer is this time.
You'll find out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
My pre-prepared statement: there will be a new IP.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's that certain.
You see,
but actually, I do because I'm predicting.
There might not be one like that.
No, there will be.
Okay.
Because I guessed it, so it's gonna happen.
Gotcha. So for my second pre-prepared prediction, I don't know if this will happen, but I want Need for Speed gameplay. I want a long demo.
You're gonna get that.
You think so? Yes. I know they announced it, but I don't know if they're even ready for it.
It's gonna come out this year, so you're gonna get it.
It's coming out this year? Is that for sure?
I totally believe that. They haven't said anything.
Alrighty. It's hard. Alright, what do you got?
My final EA statement.
Okay.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 will try to sell DLC during the conference. Do I have that one locked, Chase?
I think you can lock. I think you can lock that one. I think season pass is gonna be at the very least gonna go and buy the season pass, like that normal stuff.
I don't think that one's guaranteed, but I feel pretty strong. I feel pretty confident.
Yeah, well, they talked about like having free maps, and then they'd walk that one back for the previous. I think for that game, so it's kind of a lock.
Why don't you tell me about your first yes/no?
I'm gonna ask you yes or no. I'm gonna ask you any talk about Mass Effect Andromeda.
That's really funny. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, we're gonna put a
Mass Effect will be talked about.
Dash yes for Joe. Okay. Well, what's your question?
Will there be footage of Mass Effect Andromeda DLC?
So they haven't announced any DLC yet. No DLC has been announced for this game.
I want footage.
I mean, they haven't even announced DLC is what I'm saying.
Right, so do you think there will be footage?
No.
Okay. So he's all in. I feel like this is an all or nothing. Like, these are either 2 points to me or 2 points to you.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you yes or no now.
Yep.
Will there be a new Dead Space?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that answer.
Will we see an image of a dev working on a computer screen?
Yes.
Okay. All right. They haven't learned from the past 3 years. Good to know.
Yeah, they'll never learn.
Great.
My numerical question. How long will they talk about face tech?
20 seconds.
20 seconds? Okay.
How many are your seconds?
Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 minutes.
All right. Okay. You got the high bet.
Yeah, I'm not at a minute 30.
All right, that's fine. I think it'll be an offhand comment.
No, because they always talk about face tech with their sports games.
I think it'll just be a quick bullet point, man.
Gotcha.
20 seconds.
All right, what's your Hail Mary?
How many Star Wars games will be in the press conference?
I've got. Yeah, you have to ask me mine. Okay, so we got. I'm gonna go in with 3. I'm gonna go with 3.
I'll take 2. Okay.
All right. I think 2 is a safer bet than my 3.
Because I think Amy Hennig's game will be there.
Yeah. So I wonder if they're gonna also be like, and also all these other weird Star Wars stuff. But I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go with 3 and just kind of rest my laurels on it. My Hail Mary is Battlefield 2143.
Okay. All right.
Sequel, the not popular future shooter.
Super not gonna happen.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe. These aren't supposed to.
So my Hail Mary is Dead Space will reemerge, which is
See,
your guess no.
Okay. All right.
I think that's a Hail Mary.
I'm not so sure that's a Hail Mary, but I think like that's also so up in the air that it's okay to be a Hail Mary.
That's like my most realistic Hail Mary, I will say that.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to Microsoft.
All right, I'll go first.
Gotcha. You go for it. Yeah. Hit me up.
There will not be a Halo 6 teaser.
Oh shit. All right. Mine. Crackdown 3 demo.
Okay.
I'm hoping. I want to see Crackdown 3 really bad.
Here's mine.
All right.
Crackdown 3 will release this year.
Oh shit.
And by that I mean they will have a release date for this year. If it gets delayed after E3, I still get my points. But if they have a screen that says September, I get the point.
You know what I put down was?
What?
Halo 6 gameplay.
All right, this is good. This is good stuff. We're polarizing. I like it.
Gotcha. So ask me a question, Joe.
Will there be at least 5 minutes dedicated to Sea of Thieves?
Sea of Thieves? Oh, no.
No. Under 5 minutes.
Under 5 minutes. Maybe not even showing up in my head.
You're crazy.
Yes or no? Gears of War 5 teaser.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
I think a teaser, yes. Trailer,
Okay.
no. Teaser, yes.
Gotcha. I think it's a risky bet, is what I'm saying. I'm saying that's a risky one for you.
Yeah, I'll take
Alright.
it. Will there be more than 2 new IP?
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna hope for yeah. I think Microsoft's
Wow.
really pulling for it today.
I think that's a tough one.
Yeah, I think it's tough, but I want to believe, like get heart of hearts.
You need at least 3 new IP from Microsoft. Okay.
I think I said 2.
I said more than 2.
Okay, more than 2. Yeah, I'll still go with yes. I already said yes. I'll lock it in.
Okay, log it in.
I'll believe. So will there be a Scorpio exclusive game?
To be exclusive, it can't be on PC. That's correct?
No, I'm actually gonna. I'll hammer that. It can't be on the Xbox One. It can be on PC and Scorpio. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so not on Xbox. That's even more interesting.
That's what I'm kind of trying to get at. I know they're all gonna be on PC. That's like my mistake. I'm saying this is like only for the Scorpio, not for Xbox One. We'll be on PC, but whatever.
That's super hard because their whole thing, I feel like, is that everything is cross-compatible. So I'm gonna stick with their messaging, and I'm gonna say no.
Okay, I'm just. I think the only way to get that Scorpio to come off the shelves is to make exclusives for you.
I agree with you. I think they should make a Scorpio exclusive. I think their messaging is telling me no.
Okay, what's your numerical?
How much will Scorpio cost?
Oh fuck. 400.
You're crazy. 400 USD?
400 USD.
$5.99.
Oh man, I think you're crazy now. I think you're hitting PS3 levels of crazy.
I think it's at least $4.99, but I said $5.99 already, so I'm locking it in.
Yeah, lock it in. All right.
$5.99.
Alrighty. How long will they talk about the specs of Scorpio?
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Jesus. I'm gonna lowball it, and I'm gonna say 5 minutes. I don't think they can talk about that much. Slow that show down too much. What's your Hail Mary?
Okay. Well, keep in mind it's also cumulative. They can come back.
Yeah, well, I think they're gonna be like boom, boom,
hour-long
boom,
show, baby.
I think they're gonna be like boom, boom, boom games. Like that kind of thing. Like teraflops, HDMI, and then go. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see.
Looks better on Scorpio.
I think Banjo-Kazooie will be spoken.
Oh, I mean, all right, sure, maybe. Weird. No, probably not. With ukulele, it probably told. Maybe. Who knows? That'd be weird. I don't mind Hail Mary is.
Yep.
Calling the Scorpio Xbox 2.
Oh fuck! We should have made predictions for what it's called.
We should have.
Because it's not gonna be called Scorpio.
Yeah, well, my Hail Mary is calling it Xbox 2. You're
fucking retarded. No.
But that's a Hail Mary. That's like, it won't ever happen.
That's Chase gave up on his Hail Marys and had to finish.
No, that was me going, that'd be so fucking funny. they call it an Xbox too. That was me. That's what I hope happens too. Like I want that to happen. They already started calling one an Xbox One, which is stupid. That they already don't even know how to name things.
Hit me with your Bethesda.
My Bethesda is a new Evil Within trailer.
I think that's crazy.
All right.
But I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you'll bump it up a little bit.
I think the new Wolfenstein will reveal itself.
That's also mine.
That's your second one?
That's my second one. I put new Wolfenstein gameplay, so I'm a little heavier with it.
Okay, I respect it. I said there will be a gameplay trailer for Quake Champions.
Okay. Oh, now getting mad at me for bad. Listen, Quake Champions is gonna be there. This guy.
It's not for certain.
This fucking guy right here. Like Jesus. All right. For my yes or no, will there be new gameplay for Elder Scrolls? The new Elder Scrolls game.
No.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put dash no for you.
Will there be any talk of the next Elder Scrolls game?
I feel like it's been long enough that I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay. All right. Chase says yes. I think that's correct.
Just is like this is Bethesda. Will glitches appear in the demos? Any of them?
That's so funny you put that. No.
No. What's your second question?
Will Todd Howard be there in person?
Yes.
Okay, he was not there last year. He was Skyped in.
Well, you know, Todd Howard's gonna come in and he's gonna be like, "Have you heard of the Dovahkiin?" And then you're gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
So here's the thing: if there's no Skyrim or no Elder Scrolls, he doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, but I think there's gonna be new Elder Scrolls. I legitimately think new Elder Scrolls. I think even gameplay maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You might get a lot of points off this Bethesda.
Okay. How many times do they say experience?
5.
Okay, 5. I'm gonna say 10.
Okay.
Gonna highball it.
Wow.
Because you're already kind of lowballing for me. I'm just gonna shoot for the stars. You know.
Sure.
What do you got?
How many games will Bethesda show off?
4.
Wow, that's a low number.
It'd be 4 or 5 for me. That'd be the number.
I'll say 6.
And what do you mean by show off? Is that a trailer or is that like a gameplay?
Anything. Absolutely anything.
Ooh, anything. All right, never mind. Take a step back here.
You want to change it?
Yeah, change. I thought show off would be like gameplay. Like show off is like.
I mean, like anything.
Okay, so I think we're gonna hit it with 6. I think we're gonna 5. I'm gonna hit it with 5 actually.
Okay, then I'm still say 6.
Okay. Wow, fucking Price is right.
I don't think they have that many.
Price
games.
is riding over here. Look at this guy. He's like went for something.
Hit me.
For my my Hail Mary's Fallout New Vegas remake by Obsidian.
Never gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Mine, Elder Scrolls 6 will close the conference.
I don't think that's a Hail Mary, Joe.
Will it be called Elder Scrolls 6?
Yeah, I mean they've all been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Will it close the conference?
I don't know if it'll close. It might be a midday, but like those would probably be a closer. I don't think that's actually a big Hail Mary to be honest. But I think you can keep it. I'll let you.
I don't think that game's happening. So.
I think that game's totally happening.
We'll see. Not now. We'll find out. Well, I put it, so I clearly believe it a little bit.
Yeah.
PC gaming show.
Yeah.
Valve will not make a new game.
Okay, that's a bold prediction.
Do you like that one?
Yeah, that was you going like, fuck it. Continuing on with
all
day.
The PC gaming show questions.
I put a new Killing Floor will show up.
Ooh, Killing Floor 3? Or some spin-off?
Or a new Killing Floor. I don't know if it'll be called 3, but a new Killing Floor.
Yeah, I would see them not putting a 3 at the end of it. Killing Floor is cool. That's a good one. I wrote Civ 6 DLC will appear.
Alright, I like that.
I think that's really realistic.
I put, because I know Bohemia might be there, I'm pretty sure I put Arma 3 expansion.
Ooh.
So I'd be interested to see if they do a little Arma 3 talk there. I like Arma 3, but like I'm not a huge Arma 3 fan.
You know what I realized? There was no Sims talk. I bet there's gonna be some Sims at EA.
That'd be EA. Yeah, okay, that'd be EA. Let's just don't put on the PC.
Will Gabe appear?
No.
I think you're correct. Oh.
No. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna stick with no. But like, I'll talk to you why he might be there if he is.
I don't think you will be.
This is a weird one. Will a new Dota 2 champion be announced?
No.
Oh. I mean, yeah, probably not, but I asked. What's up?
Will Destiny 2 be spoken?
Destiny 2 be spoken? I'm gonna say no.
Okay. No one will say the words Destiny 2?
I feel like Activision has a lock on that being on PS4, Xbox One,
Okay.
Like,
They were showing off PC gameplay.
They were
at
showing
their
off
event.
the PC gameplay, but I think they're gonna try to hit that market and on the Xbox and PS4.
Okay.
Unless someone says it on accident, then
That's the thing is there's only gameplay that can just say, oh yeah, with Destiny 2 coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna
that.
say no, but whatever.
All right.
Gonna take the big risk.
Mm-hmm.
Will Valve talk about virtual reality?
Now, when you say talk about, can they make an offhand comment?
They could, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because they could even say, oh yeah, we tried virtual reality and it didn't work out, so we're trying this instead, and then that's still a win.
All right, sure.
How many minutes will the PC gaming show be?
90, right? So I think it's supposed to be 90.
You think 90 on the dot?
I mean, maybe not on the dot, but close.
All right. Chase says 90. I'm
Gotcha.
going to say 112.
All right. How many first-person shooters will there be?
4.
4. All right. I'm gonna say 5.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
It's a really good question.
What's your Hail Mary, Joe?
Half-Life 3 will reveal itself.
Gotcha. And I put Left 4 Dead 3 will reveal itself.
I've given up on PC gaming show.
Let's hop to Ubisoft then. Let me tell you about what my first prediction is.
Yep.
Gameplay of the new Assassin's Creed. Gonna have a demo of it.
You're the worst.
I know.
You are the worst. That is the easiest question I think we've said.
Second one. No, you haven't seen my second one yet.
Alright. There will be a poorly enacted gamer chat voice skit.
Oh, God, do you think they'll never learn?
I bet you they do another one.
Okay. My big one, this is my first one I put down, was Far Cry 5 gameplay.
God damn it. Literally says we have more to show at E3. That's against the rules even, but fine, keep it.
Yeah.
Matt and Trey will speak.
Well, then I can just put a yes on will Matt and Trey appear on stage.
Well, no, because they could be
They could
over
be on Skype
whatever. Could be Skype, they could be a video.
What do you say about that, though? What do you say about my question? I asked you.
Yeah, they'll be on stage.
Okay. That was my question.
Will there be a technical difficulty at any point?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Okay, so will the leaked game from Watch Dogs 2 appear on the stage?
The leaked game?
So in Watch Dogs 2, there's a Ubisoft building that you can hack, and it shows a trailer for a game. It says hey, don't leak this before E3, and you can watch the trailer for it. Will that game that was leaked there appear on Ubisoft?
I thought that was Assassin's Creed.
No, it wasn't. It was like a space game.
Yes. Yes, it will.
Oh, that's crazy. I like that. All right.
Will the new Assassin's Creed protagonist be seen climbing a pyramid?
Yes, and I hope so.
Okay.
I want that. Something stupid.
All right.
How long will the Far Cry 5 demo be?
The gameplay demo.
Yeah.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. All right.
I think it's a little high.
That's a little long. I'm gonna put 7 minutes.
I would have put 7, but I'm gonna count
Price
for a
Right
little
you
bit.
ever since you Price is Righted me.
Okay. What is your Hail Mary?
You didn't answer. You didn't say what yours is yet.
I'm sorry. How many games will be releasing in November?
Oh shit. Gonna say from Ubisoft specifically.
Yes, from Ubisoft specifically. Dude. How many games will be dated November?
Oh, how many are they gonna announce this E3 that will be released in November?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's right. I thought you just meant Ubisoft general releasing November games.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna put a little. I'm gonna say 4. I'm gonna say 4 games.
I'll say 3.
Okay, this is awful.
I love this.
My Hail Mary, and it's been one I've wanted for a while, is I want the Samurai Assassin's Creed game.
Okay. Never gonna happen.
It could. I think that could happen, but not this time. You know, like
That's what I meant when I said never.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Rayman's back, baby.
You could do a new Rayman game.
Rayman's back, baby.
That's crazy, but I want it.
Rayman.
That's what I want too. These are 2 things we want both.
Rayman's back.
I want a really weird like Samurai Assassin's Creed game where you don't climb or like the buildings are a story high and it's just like you just focus on the combat and that'd be cool. And I want
the combat of Assassin's Creed, great.
No, I said it focuses on like new combat, like new.
Oh, okay.
Like, they focus on combat instead of climbing around this open world. Like I like it like a very cool open world, but not a lot of climbing and like more focus on like good combat. Will never happen. So that's what I want.
Let's talk Sony.
Let's talk Sony.
Let me tell you, Chase. There will be a Spider-Man trailer.
God damn it! I put Spider-Man demo.
I don't know if demo's a sure thing.
Neither do I. That's why you said you want. Some things I'm more risky on. Some things I'm not. You know.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So is it my turn again?
Yeah, it's your turn again.
Sucker Punch will reveal their new game.
Oh, I like that. Know what mine is?
Yes.
Death Stranding release date.
You're fucking insane.
I know, right? That's the crazy one.
You should have said the release date will be, and then I would have much more respect. You should have given the release date to me.
I don't even think we'll get a release date.
Well, clearly, if it's your prediction, you fucking believe it.
No, I put like a prediction of like sometimes I believe it, sometimes I don't know.
Chase, will there be gameplay for Kingdom Hearts 3?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna switch around and be the good guy and say yes.
I think you're crazy. I think there's not going to be.
I think they're gonna show the same trailer again with the gameplay.
Oh god. Okay, fine. You're up.
Does Days Gone get another demo?
Oh my god, that's a good question.
Asking the hard-hitting
Oh, that's such a good question, Chase. Like they can't, but also like they would.
Yeah, they totally would.
Do I go with my brain or do I go with Sony's brain?
They've got to try to sell it again, right? Like, that didn't hit well. We got to show the game again, like get people actually into it.
Oh god, I don't know. Cause like definitely a trailer, but I don't know about it. Oh god, they say, hey, here's what we've been working on. Here's our new thing. Here's you riding the motorcycle. Like, oh, I can see it.
It's right there.
It's right there, but like they're crazy if they do. Because like there's definitely a behind the closed door. So you know what? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say trailer on the stage, behind closed doors demo.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say no. Under that assumption.
Gotcha. All right. What's up?
Will there be a PS4 price cut?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Still $400, right?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes.
It's time.
It's time, baby.
I think that's a very reasonable answer.
Now, this one, I don't actually know about this question. Last of Us Part 2 demo.
No.
Okay, alright.
Absolutely not.
I think it's appropriate answers.
You going with those, the far-reaching games, I see.
You know, sometimes I'm like giving the easy questions, some weird ones. Sometimes it's like, Far Cry 5's gonna be there, even. And then other times I'm like, Death Stranding release date.
How many things will Kratos kill?
Do you think? So you think there's gonna be a Kratos demo?
How many kills is Kratos gonna get? It could be a trailer. He could kill something in a CG trailer. How many kills will Kratos have in this press conference?
Huh. You know what? I think they're going for a different tone. I'm gonna go with 2.
No way.
No way. Don't bite.
I'm gonna take 5.
What I think they're gonna show a lot of hitting, but not a lot of killing. You know.
He's gonna kill.
All
but
right.
if his son steals the kill, maybe that doesn't count. We'll see.
Does not count.
His wife's son. Excuse me.
How
You're
many
up.
games will focus on VR for Sony?
Oh shit, that's a sizzle reel, man. If it's in a sizzle reel, does it count?
Yes. But it's gotta be focused. Like these games can't. These games can only be VR. It
It's a
can't be
VR
like,
game.
It's a VR game.
So like Resident Evil 7 would not count.
Resident Evil 7 would not count.
7.
7. Alrighty.
I think sizzle reel is gonna knock that number up.
I'm gonna say 5.
Okay. Those are good guesses.
Gotcha. What's your question? Not Hail Mary. Ugh.
Spyro is going to get remastered just like Crash Bandicoot was.
That's your Hail Mary?
Yes.
What's your quantity question?
I asked you. That was the Kratos.
Oh yeah. Okay, so mine, Resistance 4.
Interesting.
Pulling back Resistance back out of the tube. It's coming in.
Because 3 didn't end. Like there was still more to explore in that universe, right?
Yeah, and I like Resistance 3 a lot. I think that game's pretty dope. So I'd be pretty hyped for a new first-person shooter by the people. Also, I just kind of want first-person shooters again. Like I like those still. I want like a really short shooter game, so I kind of just want Resistance 4 in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get on to Devolver.
Digital.
Hell yeah.
I think you start.
All right, Absolver gameplay demo. Boom, we're gonna see it no matter what.
All right.
Don't even know what that is. I know, but you'll like it. I think you'd even like this game too. It's like kind of like a first person. It's like almost like a fighting Dark Souls game. But like by fighting people, you learn their fighting moves, and you can like, incorporate their moves into like combo systems for fighting.
I'm about to look really ignorant in all my questions, by the way. This is gonna be great.
It's fine. I understand.
There will not be a single true exclusive title.
Okay, yeah, I could see that. Really reaching there, Joe.
I don't know. They might be like, "Oh, we're bringing this to PS4," but like it'll come to PC.
I mean, there could be PC exclusive games actually.
It could be, and then I'm fucked. So
yeah.
There we go.
I put New Serious Sam.
Oh my god. Okay.
Could be New Serious Sam anything. I let myself wide open for this one.
I said there will be a local co-op game.
Okay, all right. I like that.
I think that's a fair prediction.
Yeah, I like local co-op games too. They're fun. So, will Devolver talk about Strafe? Strafe is a recently released first-person game they published. It just came out. So, do you think they'll talk about it at E3?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, I didn't want to give you really hard questions because you don't know enough about Devolver to be a dick about it.
Will it last more than 45 minutes?
I could see that, yeah. I could see it totally lasting more than 45 minutes. I think they have so much stuff they can bring out.
Okay.
Enter the Gungeon expansion.
No.
This could be free expansion too. This could be like this is a big update kind of thing.
Oh, an update, yes.
Like an expansion is like, you know, like when like they did Binding of Isaac stuff, like where they maybe it costs like $5, maybe it's like totally free. It can be either of those.
Then yes.
Okay.
I think there will be an update of some kind.
So I think those expansions, like updates, count as expansions now. I think we live in that world.
I think in that case, definitely.
Yeah, I think we live in that world where that totally counts. All right, what's your next question?
Will there be a 3D polygonal game?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
not proud of that.
That's what Absolver is.
Yeah. Okay. Then there we go. See, I'm just giving you a point here.
Yeah.
You're up.
How many indie developers will appear on stage?
Oh fucking Christ! Like singular people. So if it's like 2 people from Enter the Gungeon come out, that's 2 people.
Yes.
This is such a hard question.
I thought this was a good question too.
It is. 12.
Okay, 12. I'm gonna lower ball it and say 10. You know, like maybe.
Good guesses.
Yeah, good guess. I like that. What's your?
How long will their first shown trailer be?
Ooh, I'm gonna say their first trailer will be 2 minutes.
Okay.
No, wait, 1.5. Sorry, cut it 1.5.
1:30.
Yeah.
I say their first shown trailer 2:30.
Okay, I like it. I like these guesses.
It's gonna be just 30 seconds.
All right, my Hail Mary, Hotline Miami 3.
Okay. Sure.
I don't think they should do it. I wouldn't want them to do it, but that's like the Hail Mary, right?
There will be a game that you can download and play today.
Okay,
Right
interesting.
now. They're gonna do one of those.
Okay. Alrighty.
And drop a game for you.
I don't know if that's super crazy, but I'll just let you keep it, you know?
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm letting you keep 2 ones I don't think are crazy, but I'm just letting you have them now at this point.
What's that?
I still think the Elder Scrolls one is not a Hail Mary at all.
Well, we'll see.
Alright, let's get on to Nintendo.
Alright.
Give me that juicy prediction.
There will be more than 3 third-party exclusives.
Okay, that's a fucking prediction.
I'm fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm counting on Square Enix and Sega.
I put Smash for Switch. Like, I think they're pouring it over.
Okay. I don't know if it's time.
Yeah, I think they're totally doing it.
Okay. Mario Odyssey will not be delayed into 2018.
Gotcha. I was about to put Mario Odyssey gameplay, but I'm gonna say Mario Odyssey new mode we don't even know about.
Mode?
Yeah, like something weird and different that we just don't think about.
Okay. Interesting.
Just I don't want to put gameplays. I thought that was too cheap. And obvious.
Will Retro Studios game be there?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Just gonna say no to that. Will Legend of Zelda DLC be talked about?
Yes, 100% yes.
Gotcha.
That's an easy one.
Okay, sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're hard. Alright.
Will Wario show his face?
I'm gonna say yes for the hope. Like, God, I'm gonna hope, you know?
Well, here's the thing. If you believe in Smash Brothers, you will see Wario.
Yeah. And if I believe... I just want a WarioWare game, so I just gotta hope anyways, you know?
Sure.
WarioWare is one of the best games for Wii and DS.
Love WarioWare.
It's great. Will the Rabbids game get a gameplay demo during, their spotlights? During the treehouse? Yes? Alright.
Yes. During the treehouse, yes.
Yes. Alright.
Because I feel like treehouse always covers, everything that is there. In, a meaningful way.
During their first day highlight, not during, the second day, third day, that first day,
oh, okay. See,
the spotlights.
I don't know then.
Because when they're that first show, they're like, hey, we're showing off Mario Odyssey. We're showing off all
yes,
our new...
I'm still sticking with yes.
Okay, there you go. They'll get a demo. That's what I'm interested about.
How many rabbids will appear on screen?
How many times, at one time? Or do
no,
duplicates count?
We're counting each rabbid as one.
Even if it appear the same one appears on another screen a different time?
If it's a different rabbit, it counts differently. If it's the Mario rabbit appearing multiple times, it's still just one.
I'm gonna say. You know what? I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna lowball.
There's a lot of those motherfuckers.
I know. I'm just gonna lowball it for me.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, it's I don't know what that first screen's gonna look like. They're getting sucked out of the rabbit world. I'm gonna say 50.
50?
Yeah.
I'm saying 20.
Okay. They gotta get sucked out of that rabbit world somehow, right? So it's gonna be a lot of rabbits at the beginning.
Okay.
How many new IPs will there be?
I had this as my question. Oh my god. New IPs. Mm-hmm. Do they have to be Nintendo IP?
No.
So Square Enix would come in with a new IP.
Yeah, could be a new game for Square Enix. That'd be fine with me. I'd love that.
Sega could come in with a new IP, and that counts?
Yes.
That raises the number.
From 0 to 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna say 5.
Okay. Say 5?
I'm gonna say 5.
I'm gonna say 3.
Wow,
well,
okay.
Actually...
I could see more than 5. I really could.
I'm gonna say 4. I'm gonna lowball it.
Alright.
So what's your Hail Mary, Joe?
This is really boring, but there will be a new Metroid game.
That's also mine.
Alright, there we go.
Woo woo.
There you have it.
These people want new Metroid games. Who would have thought?
And there you have it.
There it is. That's our E3 predictions. I hope you are excited about E3 like I am.
I'm super excited.
Same here. I'm really excited for E3. I'm excited to see what it brings us. I just hope it's some good shit. I hope next year is also gonna be good like this year has been.
I'm sad I have to watch the PC gaming show now.
Why don't be sad. You gotta embrace everything, Joe. Well, if there's a new Killing Floor, then you'll be excited. You're like, all right, new Killing Floor is all right.
I'll play the medic again. I'll get the sniper rifle that heals.
Yeah.
I like that.
My other Hail Mary was gonna be Team Fortress 3, the fuck with Overwatch
idiot.
people.
I can't fucking do it. So, you want to talk about what we've been playing? How about that? Let's
Yeah, let's
transition back
yeah,
end here.
yeah. I've been playing The Surge.
Tell me about the Surge.
The Surge is a Dark Souls-like by the people who made Lords of the Fallen,
Oh.
and I don't like Lords of the Fallen.
No, you shouldn't.
No, it's not good. But The Surge is all right, I think.
Really?
It's interesting. It has a lot of weird ideas. I don't know if it pulls them all off correctly, but I'm going to keep playing it to see, but it seems really easy in comparison to Dark Souls.
What's this game's aesthetic?
Dystopian sci-fi corporation.
That's a good Dark Souls aesthetic.
Yeah, so it's you are a disabled guy who gets like mech implants, like kind of like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare style mech.
Yeah.
Like those big bulky exosuits. You look like
bionic enhancements.
Yeah. So you can walk, and then you pretty much get drilled into while you're awake. They like drill these into you, and then you like wake up outside, and like the world's gone to shit, and you're gonna go figure out why. It's pretty interesting. So you get gear off enemies by cutting off their body parts. So
like Metal Gear Rising.
Like Metal Gear Rising. So you specifically target an arm, and then you can do an execution move if you have enough energy. By hitting the enemy, you get energy. And if their health is low enough, you get an execution move. And if you do enough damage to the body part, you just cut it off, and you get that damaged body part, which you can then go to a fabricator and make that new, like, gear. So, like, you can have a different arm or exosuit style or, like, helmet and stuff like that by cutting off people's heads, arms, or bodies, or torsos.
And Chase, this sounds really cool.
And depending on what you attack, they take less damage or more damage. So let's say like I need exosuit body parts. I need to hit them in the stomach, and that's always the most defended because that's where their exosuit is.
But versus an arm might not have armoring on it, so you do
like
more
their head
damage
might not have them. The head will always take a lot of damage because you're just hitting someone in the fucking head with a big sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that sounds cool.
It's kind of trade-offs, and there's a lot of like customability to how your kit is going. So my friend came over, and when he was playing it, he didn't have any Estus flask style things, like nothing to like drink. You would have to hit enemies to get energy, and then that's what will let you heal.
Bloodborne.
Yeah, kind of that. Well, you'd hit enemies and you get energy, and then you pop the energy to get a heal back. Not like if you get hit, then you hit them back. None of that.
So hitting them fills up your Estus flask.
Yeah,
in a way.
And then you can drink it.
That's interesting.
That's interesting. That sucks comparatively to like I have like, and there's the regular ones like you have 3 Estus flasks, but you keep finding those implants. So I have 9 Estus flasks already. And I can just chug them. And I think he's an idiot for the way he did it. But and I think I can make it a little bit too easy. But also enemies can hit you really hard, really quickly. Like where like you need to instantly pop an Estus the moment you're hit once by some enemies.
Okay. So
it can be a little tough. And there's a lot of varieties of enemies. Like mostly you fight humans, but if you fight robots, you can't cut off their body parts really with like your execution moves. You just have to hit their body parts enough time where it falls off itself. So like some robots running at me with like a laser drill. I just hit the laser drill off it, then it changes its move attacks to just something else because it doesn't have a laser drill anymore. Stuff like that. So it can be pretty quick, and it's pretty fun and quick, I think. I think it's really cool. I don't think it's like and I think this is actually a pretty B-tier style game. Like B-budget, B-tier, you know? Yeah. Like it's not $60, it's $50. It's a little bit below the normal price range, and it's really cool. I think this game's like pretty interesting. I like the customability of all my rig stuff. I like having the trade-off of like, do I want more Estus or do I want more health refilled when I do an execution move stuff? Like there's a lot of like weird stuff you can put in your rig to make it different. Like right now I have like four slots or 5 slots. So I have like 3 Estus and like a more health and like I think like and 2 more health. So I'm like really tanky. But I can also get rid of like a few Estus and have it so whenever I do an execution move, I get health back and have 2 of those on, so I get like 20% health back when I do an execution, but then I have to make sure I can do executions well. That's cool. It's like a whole thing. Yeah, I actually like that. I don't like the weapon choice in the game, though, right now. I don't think that's been very exciting to me. I've been using one weapon the whole time. I've beaten 2 bosses.
Is there a lot of variety available, and you're just...
There seems to be a lot of variety, but not of the weapon choice I like. I just found the second weapon of one-handed. Like I like one-handed sword stuff, you know, or like an axe. Okay. Like what I found was like 2-handed big heavy weapons, and that's all I could find. I found one other one-handed weapon that was at the beginning of the game, but I'll never use that one when I have this other one, you know. It's
That
better.
sounds like my impressions of like Lords of the Fallen. Is I picture those like giant armored dudes with the big
Yeah.
swords and
Well,
shit.
in this game, like you're armored, but you like instant you do the Bloodborne dash when you dodge. Like you're just dashing.
You're not rolling, you're dodging.
You're dodging. You're moving. It's
Okay.
awesome. I like that a lot more than the rolling of. I don't like Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen's like just too bulky for of a game to me.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm liking it. I got a new weapon. I'm gonna try it out some more. I think I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna keep playing it on and off, but it's been pretty good. I'm enjoying it, but I think there's like problems with it. I don't like. I don't. I sometimes like. I'm like, okay, I have to get I have to hit their middle part to get their armor. But then like to buy that armor to make it, you have to keep hitting middle parts off, like middle of the exosuits off, and that can
Which
just
is
take
hard.
a bit. Yeah, it's hard. And you're like, all right, I get it. Like I just gotta keep doing this over and over again to get them.
Mm.
So I can feel a little grindy sometimes. But I'm enjoying it.
What's weird is I've not heard of this game until now. This has been under the radar for me.
So this hasn't been under the radar for me specifically because I follow kind of Dark Souls-y like games.
Okay.
And so I've heard this one around the area a bit. Like I knew about it a year ago when people were talking about it. So I was like, oh, Dark Souls with mechs. And I was like, oh, all right, that sounds interesting. Like I'm kind of into sci-fi Dark Souls. That sounds cool.
Yeah. The
So-
concept sounds great.
Yeah, and I think it's pulling it off. I think the environments look a little too samey. I don't know how much environmental difference there is, like, or what my environments are gonna be. They all feel like either like I'm in a dilapidated building, like, or like a dilapidated construction site, or a dilapidated like normal corporation building. Like it's only those two things.
Ooh.
So I haven't seen anything different by that. I've been playing. I've beaten 2 bosses. I haven't seen anything too crazy, but maybe it doesn't get better. But I like how some of the robot designs look. I think they look really industrial and cool. I like fighting some of the enemies. They can be really quick and like very much like fuck you up real fast if you're not paying attention. So I think it's not challenging enough in like the health department, but I think the enemies are starting to scale up to me now where it's getting tougher.
How have the bosses been?
The first boss was I liked the mechanic for like how you took him down. So you like hit him in the leg a bunch, and you wouldn't hurt him at all. But then eventually he'd like be like, I have to activate my missiles, and then you have to dodge underneath him so the missiles go up and then strike him, and then you can hit him, and that was kind of fun.
Okay.
The second boss was really easy. Like he tried to hit you with his like 8 legs. You just keep knocking his legs off. Then he started flying. You just hit him in the head a bunch, and he died. That boss wasn't too difficult, but I think they're fun. They're challenging, especially if you don't understand what to do right away. But I don't think they're too crazy.
Aesthetically cool though.
Aesthetically cool. I like junker bots a lot. Like they're big junker robots.
Real rusted, just
Yeah.
falling apart. Yeah.
Yeah, like everything's like shitty there, and you're like hitting it with like a big chain, and you have like a chain sword. Like I have a literal chain sword.
I like
from-
chainsaw. All right.
from
Okay.
Fucking Warhammer, and then I just
Now
got
we're
like
talking.
a big axe. So I'm like, all right, I'm kind of loving that. And if you like big weapons, like the first, like you kill the first boss, you get his like big sword he was carrying as your weapon. So that's
Dude,
kind of cool.
I want a chain axe.
Yeah. Well, no, I just want a power fist, to be totally honest. I want to go in.
The Thunder Fist. Yeah. be
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Cool.
So what have you been
Well,
playing?
I finished up Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia,
Nice.
which you
How'd
thought
that
I was
feel?
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I've been busy with like a lot of life stuff, like just hanging out with friends and stuff. I've been like doing a lot of that, so I guess you have more time than me, maybe.
It took me a week. It's about 30 hours, a little more. Nothing too heavy.
The too heavy. So how was it? How do you feel? Final product.
I really enjoyed it.
That's good.
Like, surprisingly so, actually. This has been super polarizing. I did a little reading after the fact. A lot of people seem to have very differing opinions on it, which I think is cool. I think it's expected. This game is definitely not going to appeal to everyone as uniformly as, like, an Awakening would, for example.
Okay, yeah.
I don't even want to take a stance on if I think it's better or worse than Fates and Awakening, because I think it's just too different. I think that's unfair to both of those games, actually.
It's a different game.
It almost feels like it should be a different subgenre. Like, I wouldn't compare Disgaea to Fire Emblem. I wouldn't... It's almost the same boat.
Okay, alrighty, I see that.
It's just a cool change of pace, I think, in a very different style. Because you play that game totally different, you're in a different mindset. It feels like a much more raw numbers game. You know, there's no real glass cannon going on. They do a lot of really cool stuff with range in that game. Like, I love archers just, like, picking stuff from really far away, but, like, not doing a lot of damage when you need to, but, like, getting those precise shots in feels really good.
Yeah, this game sounds good. Like I have it in front of me. I just got it in yesterday with Nier Automata, which I'm excited to be playing soon.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to play this game on my I'm gonna definitely play on my road trip. I think when I had in the middle of June I have to travel to North Carolina in a car, so I'm gonna be playing it then.
Yeah, that's like a almost a 20-hour drive, right?
Yep.
Good luck.
Yeah, gotta help my parents move, so
Yeah.
taking my Switch and that with me.
Some of the things I really like about it, you're playing as like two different armies at once on this big overworld map, so you can constantly go back and forth between the two armies going across this map, which is a really cool way to kind of change up the pace. You know, you're not always stuck with one army going for one objective. You can kind of switch back and forth, and the armies do feel different because you'll have different units in each of them, and it lets you play around with more characters than you normally could, because you're going to have 20 characters if you have 10 in each army, versus if you were just playing as one army, you couldn't fit everybody. Not everyone could get some screen time. That's kind of a cool thing.
That is pretty cool. I like that.
And going off the characters, I like them. A lot of people are divisive. They're very plain, but I think they fit the world and they're charming enough on their own that I think they're more than serviceable. They're
Gotcha.
supports. Supports is the word we were looking for instead of S-Links.
Yeah.
People have said their supports are a little barren because those were not in the original Gaiden. This game's 25 years old, by the way.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I think their supports are fine. They only have like one or two with each character, which is sad because there's just not that many of them, and I think that's because they're all voiced. So it's
Yeah,
like the
okay.
few that they have, like if you don't like them, they're not great. There's not really a character I don't like, which I think speaks a lot to it. I think the worst character is the one villager girl who just like is crazy obsessed with the protagonist. She's just a little bad. But I think every
She's a
other
little
character is
bad.
like, yeah, I think every other character is like really good and like engaging and like just cool to hang around with. I don't know.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad to like have some Fire Emblem to look forward to. I think this seems more like a Fire Emblem for people who want to do like the actual like combat kind of stuff, you know?
It's very focused on that for sure.
Yeah, like, some people like Fire Emblem for like the story stuff, and I can understand that too, or like the character, the romance, and like the children weird shit. Like people like that also. So I guess like this why this being divisive is this isn't what no Fire Emblem has turned into. This is what Fire Emblem used to be.
But even back in the day, it was a weirdo.
Yeah, but like, it's a Final Fantasy 2 of Fire Emblem.
And it definitely needs to be said, like, the narrative is extremely Fire Emblem. Like, there is not a plot twist you will not predict. I wouldn't say the narrative is good. But, like, I've been having this realization that I think people judge everything a little too harshly. You know, everything's black and white. It's great or the worst. I think it's okay for a narrative to just be, like, serviceable, you know? Like, it's just fine. And
Yeah,
I think that's okay. And I think that's what this is. Like, I didn't mention this last week, and I really wanted to. I said it as soon as we stopped recording, but like they are still really stupid teenagers, and like that's
oh yeah,
annoying. Like specifically, Celica is very, very, very dumb and makes some very, very dumb decisions that are just grating. But like, I think it was an enjoyable experience in terms of narrative
gotcha.
and just the entire package, just very well made. Again, not a single plot twist you won't see coming, so like that's fine. But it
It's a
doesn't mean it
pretty
wasn't
it's a
enough to keep you
serviceable
going.
plot. It gets you from point A to B.
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
Yeah. Well, I think people are always critical of things. I think the when you say like everyone always has a battle horse, I'm like there's 1,000 people out there who are like, it's all right.
Sure, of course. I just feel like in general conversation we always talk in hyperbole, and I kind of want to. I realize that not everything has to be great for it to
You
be
want to steer
fine.
away from that idea?
Yeah, it's not bad if any part of it is just okay and it's serviceable because even if it's not the focus, like it's good enough, and I
Yeah,
think that's
I
okay.
think it's fair. Yeah. So other than that, anything else you've been playing? How's the life? How's life in the Joe zone with video games other than
Uh,
Fire Emblem?
Not much other than that. I'm just kind of hanging out. IKEA screwed up getting me to go back to work. I gotta wait like an extra 2 weeks, so that's like $500 down the drain. So that's fantastic.
Sweet.
Yeah, I got more time off to hang out and play video games, so it's fine.
Sounds depressing, actually.
Trying to choose what to jump into next since I just finished up last night. Actually,
Gotcha. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I could do some weird things. I almost ordered Final Fantasy 2, which is 4. I almost
That
ordered
would have
that.
been an interesting take to go.
I still might. I think I'm gonna pick up one of my imported Tales games that I have on my Japanese PS2, and I'm just gonna open up that translation guide and crack into it.
That ain't bad.
I might do the Destiny remake because I already played Destiny, so I have that going for me if I know what happens. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing Stardew Valley, is what actually I've been doing too.
Yeah,
Which,
tell me about this Return to Madness.
which is a game you don't like but haven't played, correct?
I hyperbolize. You see.
Yeah.
Stardew Valley's fine. It's fine.
Stardew Valley's great. It's a great time. That game's still really fun and really simple and really good at what it does.
I think it's great at what it is.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, I'm playing it for what it is, which is like a farming game. And man, am I putting down sprinklers? Am I making it self? I'm getting to the point where everything's automated now. You know, like I can go do whatever I want at the beginning of the days. I don't need to fucking walk out with a watering can anymore. You know.
That's the best feeling when you start upgrading.
Yeah. So like I'm like having like sprinklers starting to go. The corn's coming in, and corn lasts for summer and fall, so it's an all year. It's like a summer fall thing, so you can just have that thing going forever. Laid down the pumpkins because fall just came in, so pumpkins are going down. So we're gonna get some nice pumpkin, make some pumpkin jam.
Like you sell that at market. You sell them that for good money.
Yeah. So what you can do is, since I know if you hit level 10 in farming, your artisan goods sell for more. Jams and artisan good. I've been making jams all day.
You're about to make that money.
So when I get 10% more money for artisan goods, selling all my jams.
Oh, so you're stockpiling right now.
Stockpiling the jams.
I see. Does jam expire?
Jam don't expire.
Then you're fine. You're good.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Good plan.
Yeah. So that's going good. I've explored the first cave completely. All 140 levels or 120 levels of it are gone. So I'm
that part of that game looked like the weakest part.
That's the weakest link of that game. But also, like, I feel like it has to be that way because that game's a chill game, you know?
Sure.
So like, the combat's pretty bland and the mining stuff. It's all bland the way that you want it to be bland, you know? Like if like this is just relaxing, just having a good time. You know, oh, I got hit, gonna eat a mushroom, I'm fine. Let's keep going.
It's a lot of floors for the first area.
Yeah, and then like apparently like there's like the next dungeon I have to get to, I have to like repair the bus, I think. And then to do that, I have to like do a bunch of other stuff. Like that game is like super like I always feel like there's a time limit, but there's no time limit on this game. Like it just goes forever. Like I literally read a note from my grandfather, like on his tombstone thing. Where there's like, meet me here on the beginning of the third year. And I'm on like fall of the first year.
His ghost is gonna come back and
yeah, he's gonna be like, what's up?
Judge your soul, and he will kill you if you don't meet his expectations.
I mean, it's just me like, hey, what's up? I'm a ghost, and you're like, all right, Grandpa, and he's like, okay.
And he gives you the legendary ghost shovel.
The ghost blade.
The ghost shovel. You can grow the ghost pumpkins. They sell for a lot.
You can actually fish for ghost fish, so that's pretty cool.
God damn it. I should play Rune Factory. You're right.
You're right. Rune Factory is great. Stardew Valley is also great. I think their differences are like really what make them interesting, I think.
Now that new Harvest Moon game, when we see Harvest Moon for the Switch at the E3.
Oh yeah, that's what we really want. A new Harvest Moon game for the Switch.
That would be an amazing place. Yeah.
I'm interested to see if they also like do any iPhone stuff, you know? For like they're gonna be like, hey, here's the Animal Crossing for iPhone.
Yeah, I was about to say we're still waiting on Animal Crossing.
And Fire. Oh no, the Fire Emblem game happened. Never mind. I just forgot. I didn't like it. Yeah.
I was out of that hole. I never gave you the update on that.
Yeah. I know. I assumed you fell out of it after like not bringing it up for a bit.
I've been clean.
I'm proud of you.
Although they put those Valentia characters in, so who knows?
Now I gotta go back in.
Gotta go back.
But Stardew Valley's been great. It's a great relaxing game. You can really sink time into that game and I feel like you can't fail at it, which is like a fun, or you can do badly at it, but like there's no way to like lose, which is kind of fun. Like the game does like be like, hey, you fucked that up, you're gonna lose your money and it'll take you a while to get it back, but you can't actually like lose, which I like.
That's nice.
Like it does punish you for failing. Like if you die in the dungeon, you lose items and you lose levels of like levels you've gone down. And like if you fuck up a harvest, you fuck up all your money. So like I like the trade-offs that game gives you.
You burning through podcasts while you're playing that game?
I'm burning through YouTube videos and podcasts.
Oh yeah, totally.
Both. So I'm enjoying that. It's good shit. I've also been playing Mass Effect Andromeda some more. I've been digging my time. I've taken a bit of a break from it, and then I go back to it. And I take a break, and I go back to it. It's really up and down with that game. That game is taking forever. That's like Persona 5 levels of time in that game.
What a weird game. It still continues to be.
It's so fucking up and down all the time, but I really
amazing.
like it. Like I just like, but I really like it. So that's the kind of shit I like. That's like such a Chase thing of being like, there's so much weird shit, but like some of the stuff is really cool, and some of the stuff's really bad, but I like it. So I'll keep playing it. I don't know. I just dealt with the first birth in the new Andromeda system. Like someone had a child there and dealing with all the politics of that and being like, everyone get the fuck along, Jesus Christ, fuck.
Took them a long time to have a baby in Andromeda. Jeez.
Well, so they get there. You've only been there for a little bit. Like
yeah, but people are fucking all the time.
Yeah, but you first like new colonization human births there is what they're saying. Like this is the new colony's births.
They gotta start fucking, man.
No, they've been told they can't because we don't have enough supplies. People be dying.
Follow that Krogan advice. Turned out well for them.
I mean, no, it didn't. They got genocided.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Krogans, am I right?
You gotta fuck.
Everyone's also like always a little racist towards Krogans, which is kind of hilarious, I think, in a weird way. Everyone's sort of kind of like, you know, the Krogans did fuck up everything though, and every Krogan's kind of like, yeah, we kind of did. And then it's like everyone's like, and you're like, it's when everyone talks about like, you know, Krogans need to get their birth rate back. Everyone's like, but you did take over the galaxy and cause a civil war. And everyone's like, you know.
I don't really like that the Krogans are like okay with that. They should push back a little bit.
Well, a lot of them are, but some of them are also like, we do have to admit, to like keep these relationships going, we did cause like a giant war just because we're Krogan.
Do Krogans live a long time too?
They live longer than the Asari.
I don't know how long the Asari live.
The Asari live like about 1,000 years.
Okay, so in addition to having massive babies, they also just don't die.
So like the reason Krogans are like, they explain this all in the first game where like they talk like Krogans used to like live on a planet that's like dying, so they just adapted to live a long time if they can, have a lot of children because a lot of them just keep dying, and they're really hard to kill because they all kept dying. And then when you give them a new world where that isn't happening, they just like the population exploded and caused a war. And so everyone's always kind of like, should we let Krogan produce again? You know,
I liked Rex. Rex was a cool guy.
Rex is cool. Grunt's cool. The character Drac in this game is like one of my favorite party members. He's great. He's like a really old Krogan who's like actually at the end of his lifespan, they think. And so they think, well, he's like, yeah, I lived through the war. Like the actual war that happened. So it's really interesting. I actually like his character a lot. He's like a lot of interesting ideas of why these things happened. So yeah, and I agree with like he's like no, we should be able to do what we want, but we have to be as like a better people for it. But he's also like a big hard ass and like an actual like he's like, I don't know if we made Krogans like, you know, like if Krogans became like could make births and start a civilization again, he's like, I don't know if I can be a part of that because all I know is war. I've lived for like 800 years or so. It's like all I know is how to fight. So if like a big war like I can only like, so if new Krogan started, like I don't know if I belong there anymore. I like him. He's an interesting character.
That's cool.
I like the characters. They're all pretty interesting. I like how their loyalty quests have like tested some of them in weird ways.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Chase.
Yeah, I think
a divisive game.
I know. I think people shit on the characters in that game a lot. I think some of the characters are actually like really good and interesting, and like each one brings new stuff to the table. I like, except for Liam. I don't know what the fuck Liam's doing. I talk to him every once in a while. I don't know what he's doing. I don't bring him with me anymore.
Is Liam the black guy?
Liam's the black guy.
Okay.
And like I have everyone's loyalty quest I'm doing. I don't know what his is. I need to go talk to him and figure it out. Maybe like he hasn't given me one yet. But like I'm done everyone else's almost.
You gotta help him move the couch.
I did help him. I thought it was a fun thing too. Like he's like, I brought a fucking couch because I wanted one. I'm like, you know what, Liam, you're all right. You can stay on the ship. Like what a fucking weirdo. Like his like big thing to bring from like home was a couch
and a couple beers.
Yeah, and a couple little brewskis with the boys. So I need to ask him if he needs something to do because like I need to do his side quest. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Just get that weekly update.
The weekly
game that never ends. Yeah. We'll have our DLC at E3, so it'll be perfect.
Hopefully,
I'd actually keep playing.
If DLC for that game came out, I'd be pretty excited.
It will.
Yeah.
They gotta sell more copies.
We'll see, man. They had to put probably the fucking stopper on that game once they were like, we have to patch the fucking shit out of this, which they've been doing. They've been patching the shit out of that game.
Well, the game also sold pretty well.
Yeah, number 9.
That's They're doing all right. EA, I don't think EA's worried.
It's probably not as much as they wanted. I'm guessing they're Square Enixing right now.
It's a Square Enix game. It's a verb now. Square Enixing.
Yeah.
Did you see Nier Automata sold way above projections?
Yeah, which is
That's
great.
a news thing we should actually say.
Yeah, Nier is great. Buy it.
That's great news.
Yeah. I can almost say, like, with certainty, even if I haven't played it, I'm going to assume this game's great already, you know?
I think that's a safe bet.
Yeah. I think people should probably check it out if you want a cool fighting game.
Cool not a fighting game. Not a fighting game.
Character action game. Shut up.
Stylish action.
Character action.
Character-driven brawler.
Shut up. It's just called... Oh, my God. Play the original Nier if you really want to hurt yourself, though.
I have to play Nier 1 first now. Alright, thanks.
No, you don't. And you know you don't. You're just being a little bitch.
Can I make one last comment about Fire Emblem before we close out here?
Sure, go ahead.
I said the music was not good, or a disappointment. It got better.
Okay.
I just want to make an amendment. It starts out pretty bland, but they've built on it. It's trying to remake the old stuff, obviously.
It's solid.
There's some catchy tracks later on, but they just reuse the same for you, but they get a lot better.
Gotcha.
Well, also, Miller's Turn Wheel is a good quality of life improvement. That lets you rewind.
That seems like a fun thing. Yeah.
On the final boss, let me tell you, it's nice to not have to redo that mission a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Final mission still challenging?
I really like the final mission, actually. I very enjoyed it.
Okay.
There is one thing. There are these enemies that spawn other enemies. They're called Cantors, and they have been a big source of criticism, actually. Just think of it like they spawn monsters constantly.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Monsters will come get you.
Yeah.
I like that in a turn-based strategy game. I like having that enemy, because it means you can't sit still. It kind of, like, forces you to keep moving, and there's constantly a threat. I think it makes it a lot more exciting. I don't know.
Yeah,
you get a lot of them. Like, that is the game at some point, is just, oh, there's another Cantor summoning 20 gargoyles, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I was into it.
Alrighty.
And with that,
it's
been the objective perspective.
Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed it, and look forward to us next whenever we get around to recording one, because we're all busy.
We do once a week.
Yeah.
We'll have our E3 follow-ups. We'll tally the points.
Yeah.
We'll find out when I have to play Lisa.
We'll score the winner.
I think you won, Chase. I really do.
I think your Hail Marys might save you, is what I'm going to say.
We'll see. I hope so.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, everyone. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time.
Objective.
I was doing so good. Been a long time since I felt this way. But you cracked that shell. Only time will tell, so I'll wash my hands of it. That mess of presence makes me nervous, and I don't deserve this. What could I do? You didn't ask for this, so I'll wash my hands of it. I was doing so good. Been a long time since I felt this way.